It's over for Shiba Inu holders. What's happening, everyone? Smash that like button. I'm your host, Coin Central. That's right. Your one and only host. And this is absolutely horrifying. 67% of SHIB holders are actually in a loss. Ain't that just amazing for SHIB holders? 67% is not that bad. We used to be down 90%, right? So it did see slight recovery, but 2/3 of a crypto holder is in a loss. And you got to think about here, guys. It's also about the whales. Isn't that amazing? The whales are actually dumping SHIB. And a lot of people were very unsatisfied with what exactly happened with SHIB. They did not like it. Why? Because they promised trillion burns. They promised trillion burns, and I get it. I get it. It's not so simple. It's not so easy. But if you promise something, you got to keep up to standards, right? And that's exactly what the big problem was. People didn't realize that it's just not going to work out. And people got worried, you know? And that's the big difference about it. So, are you worried about Shiba Inu? Me personally, I am slightly worried. One positive thing is 72% of holders have been in it over a year. Of course, you're not going to sell if you're had such a loss. Like, would you sell? Would you actually sell your SHIB for like 70% down? They're obviously going to hold it, guys. But it's not over for Shiba Inu. It's far from over. There's great things happening. SHIB is going to stay. SHIB is going to stay for sure. But once we like see where Shiba Inu goes from here, it's smooth sailing. For then, Shiba Inu could go just anywhere. It just could do anything, go do anytime. But for now, I don't see like Shiba Inu being the top of it. So what do you guys think about this? Shiba Inu is obviously going to be down. But I do think they can pull it back together. They definitely can put it back together. But we've been talking about Shiba Inu for a long time. I've been doing Shiba Inu made my life, you know. I've been talking about Shiba Inu for 2 years, since May 2021. So 2.5 years have passed since Shiba Inu's last bull run. And this is crypto game. This takes a long time, guys. But how much more can we withstand? Where are the trillion burns? And I love the Shiba Inu team. But there's been some pivotal changes in the team that made it go collapse in price. And SHIB haters will hate me for it. I'm holding my own SHIB. But does nobody realize that SHIB team has a huge problem? And that is the management changes. Now, just like in companies, SHIB had huge pivotal roles. From what we understand, Roshi, they tried to take a corporate takeover, or they weren't happy with how Roshi was handling things. Maybe he was getting the profit. Maybe he was handling the Shiba Inu community poorly. Maybe the devs were trying, the ex-developers were trying to take over and felt they weren't paid enough. And we don't exactly know too sure. There's always two sides of the story. But one thing is for sure. Shiba Inu, baby, it's definitely in a rough slump right now. Can it recover? Sure. Why not? But is it going to recover soon? That we don't know for sure. So, guys, Shiba Inu 70%. Are you one of the 67% of SHIB holders that you are in loss? What do you think about Shiba Inu? Are you still going to be holding it? Are you going to sell it? Let me know and smash that like button for more content like this. Peace, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Coin Central, and gold price is forecasted to rise 50% in 2024. Now, is it actually going to happen? Let's see what the gold holders are going to say. But be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. I'm your host, Coin Central, now putting out crypto news for about 3 years almost. So if you're interested in crypto news, if you want to be here when the bull market starts, you know where to find me. The prices of gold are skyrocketing due to ongoing conflict in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine. Gold prices spiked to double digits, rising by 12% in November. That is absolutely incredible. Just imagine, guys. Just imagine. The big problem with this is what we're seeing right now is gold prices seeing such a pivotal role. It absolutely shocks me. It absolutely shocks me what is happening with gold prices. Why? Because this is the same, or this is actually more that you would get with interest rates. Now, while my interest rates might be safer, gold used to be something that you could hold as store of value. Gold going up to $3,000, 50% is going to be really hard, because this means, you know, the gold market cap is pretty big. You know, so there's probably billionaires stacking gold and gold coins in their closet somewhere. But it's up price pullback due to Fed's hawkish stance to the US dollar. Gold is one of the things you do always have. But people estimate to spike 50%, $3,000 in 2024. Now, I'm kind of skeptical on this one. I don't follow price predictions. Why? Because people said that Shiba Inu is going to be 50 cents. A lot of these articles, they want you to actually click on what they like to see, what they people want to see. You know, I'm honest on this channel. So that's the big difference. But it does have a fair point that gold could be the next big thing, because why do people hold gold? Well, if there's massive inflation, guess what? What are you going to buy? If there's inflation, you're either going to buy properties, real estate, or you're going to be buying gold to protect your money. And there's millionaires holding, you know, probably millions in gold. Multi-billionaires are holding big stacks of gold. But how does gold help if there's an economic collapse? Well, I guess in the future, people are betting we're going to be getting gold, and, you know, it's basically an important metal. If gold hits 3,000 next year, it will be a return investment of nearly 50%. I definitely think some people will sell. If they have so much gold, for sure they're gonna sell something. But it's definitely a weird scenario. Like, gold has not been used for some time, and crypto, people are saying it's the new gold. No, it's a completely different thing. What we're seeing right now, but it's still a good alternative in my honest opinion. It's still a decent. And there's actually people I know that buy crypto as an alternative to they buy a gold-backed crypto coin, from what I remember. So that's another thing. But that's the news for today. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. And until next time, peace everyone. Is this actually the greatest housing crash in history? We've been talking about this housing crash for about, what, 15 years now. We've been talking about this housing crash for 15 years. And we're seeing the largest price drop in largest November fall since 2018. And why exactly is that happening? Well, people just cannot afford housing. Isn't that pretty crazy, huh? They fall by £6,000 in November, which obviously isn't that crazy. It's only 1.7%. An average of £362,000. So this also applies to US. That's insane. That's actually insane. 400,000 K for one single house. And how can people afford that? They cannot. It's impossible. And it's affecting crypto and financial markets. The big players are buying all of the housing and renting it out. Easy 10% for them. And long-term tenants, they move the long-term tenant, and that's it. Is nobody gonna talk about this? Is nobody gonna talk about this? People talk about this, but there's no solution. There's actual no solution. The demand just keeps going up. Especially when it's a recession, by the way. Are we going to be seeing a 2008 crash? I honestly don't think so. If we saw it, we already would have. Now the market is slightly improving. And that's absolutely insane to me. Guys, this is not normal. A market like this shouldn't be this volatile. It shouldn't be that much explosive. Do you guys think it's normal you go and you check with the real estate agent, you just came off finished college, want to move on your own, and someone tells you rent is £1,000 per month? Oh, and also the wages are like £2,000 per month. This is never in history before. And that's what's wrong with the real estate market. And I'm going to be vocal about it. I can be vocal about it because everything is so expensive right now. It is. And if you don't agree with me, well, you're either making a lot of money or you have a really high spending. I haven't met a person who hasn't said that the life is cheap right now. It's getting expensive everywhere. Even in the worst countries possible, it's getting super expensive. Like, this is crazy. People are still looking houses here. Like 400K? Are you gonna buy a house at 60? Until then you live with parents? People don't make 360, and there's not even a possibility for a loan here. Why would they give you a loan if you have a bad wage? That makes no sense. There's something wrong with the economy right now. And it's frustrating me. It's a trillion market crash. And if you guys don't understand it, this is not going to be a 2008 recession. In my honest opinion, the housing market can only go up. It can go up because there's a high demand for it. People still need to rent somewhere. They have families to keep, have families to make. And That's the big problem. There's no solution. That's why more big companies, and I mean billion-dollar companies, not million, not a single person, billion-dollar companies are buying all this housing. Just look at REIT, real estate, whatever it's called, ticker O. It gives 7% a year, 5%, 6%. Who cares? This is absolutely incredible that we are at this stage of life where young people cannot afford housing and have a super high rent. Do you guys think it's obviously normal? I think it's absolutely incredible. And the old people, they aren't complaining. They already have housing and, well, they just want to retire. The young people, they don't even have a right to complain. Obviously, they can complain, but nothing is changing for them. They're just going to the job. So I guess we're just going to get housing prices up and up and up, and people will have to live in 5 square meters, making a video in a box. This is not normal. This is absolutely not normal. And if you agree, smash that like button, and I'll make more videos like this. What's going on with XRP? XRP future traders nurse 7 million loss. That's a lot of money. 7 million can almost buy you a house nowadays. Smash that like button if you haven't already. I'm your host, Coin Central, so that's a pretty cool thing. XRP future traders nurse 7 million losses. BlackRock ETF rumor causes wild price swings. XRP prices jumped to 73 cents from 65 cents in 25 minutes after a tweet suggested financial behemoth BlackRock has filed on XRP ETF. Now, I don't think it's that simple because first they want to get Bitcoin, Ethereum out there. We're not too sure if the price is confirmed. This is false, confirmed by BlackRock by me. Some wacko must have done it using BlackRock executive, etc. Come on, man. So, I guess XRP is still a long way from an ETF. Why? Because, well, very simply put, BlackRock is a big company and they want to put in Bitcoin and Ethereum first before they put XRP. XRP just had a lawsuit, by the way. They just had a lawsuit. I mean, that's incredible that people believe that, but obviously 7 billion people lost a lot of money. And guess what? Someone got $7 million. Just saying someone got $7 million. There were 75% of liquidations were longs, meaning that nearly 5 billion orders in total in a short time span without confirming the authenticity of the filing. That's insane. Oh, dude. People lost 5 million in total for no reason. This is only happening in crypto. First, check your facts. Or the second part is open a short. Because those people who open a short, who know this wasn't real, made a ton of money. And this is just crypto. Crypto is brutal for retail investors. It's brutal. But most of the trades were placed on crypto exchange Binance and Bybit, with positions ranging from a few thousand to over $200,000. Someone lost $200,000 because they thought XRP is going up. XRP just had a lawsuit, bro. This is absolutely incredible. How can this happen? How can this happen? I guess it's just another day in crypto, right? Where there's people who think there's free money. There's no free lunch. Remember, there's no absolute free lunch, and it's never gonna be. People can make up anything. And Bitcoin ETF and Ethereum, though, that's a pretty big thing, though. And that's something I'm pretty bullish on. I'm just gonna say it right now. That's something I do think that, in my personal opinion, Ethereum and Bitcoin is gonna see a large increase. XRP filing, though, by BlackRock, not happening yet. I think we're going to be seeing Solana sooner than XRP. XRP has just been in a bad light right now. BlackRock filing that will not be good in the eyes of SEC. What will SEC say? We just lost the lawsuit and now you're filing to say, like, for this type of deal? Absolutely not. And it's pretty much incredible. Right now, crypto markets are being wild because the bull run is starting out and we're seeing people being very excited. But be careful. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, but also do your own research. And if you want to be, if you want me to do the research for you, you should subscribe and smash that like button, by the way. That's another thing. But smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. And until next time, peace everyone.